Hello everybody, welcome back to Palia. My name is Dazabound. This is our third quick little look at Palia. We're here in the Remembrance Gardens. I'll show you where it is on the map. I was out doing a little bit of hunting, getting some materials to sell, because apparently the Searnook antlers sell for 240 gold each, which seems like a great way to get some early game cash. But there's a material that we're going to need today, and I wanted to show you where it lives, basically. And it's down here in this general area, south of the farm, but to the west of the Remembrance Gardens. This is such a nice little area here. It's essentially like a cemetery, I believe, and it's got such a nice name, Remembrance Gardens. I didn't know if we would find anything there. But yes, today we're going to be focusing a little bit more on some more skills, doing a few more of the 101 quests and seeing what there is to do in Palia. I'm trying to be a little bit more fast-paced now, as we're getting a bit, you know, I want to show as much as I can. And this is the troublesome material that you are going to want to come and gather here in this area as frequently as you can. It's emerald carpet moss. It's a forageable. It only appears in this sort of area, I believe. You know, stuff like the sundrop lilies are a bit more common. But we'll need this to make a certain furniture piece later on. Look, we've got some more Searnooks here. I did get my hunting skill up to level 2. It didn't take long. I'm a legend when it comes to hunting now. And yeah, the antlers definitely seem like the way to go if you want some quick cash. They're not super common, but you'll get them, I suppose. You'll get them. I just want to get as much of this emerald carpet moss as I can right now. And now, can I go back via the button? 2 minutes. By the time I walk the... I'll see you guys back at my house. I'm going to hunt stuff along the way, though. No, I'm not, because I just ran out of arrows. Oops. Alrighty, we are back at the housing plot. As you can see, I've got a couple of things in there ready to sell. The Searnook antlers that are... Oh, maybe they were 120. Ah, so they're 120 each. But they sell for 240 a pair. That makes more sense. But we'll sell the golden one. It's worth an extra 50% as well. And why not? We'll just sell all of the hide. We can always go looking for more. So we can see the total we're going to get in 7 minutes. It's going to be 774 gold. That will give us a good chunk to work with. So, while we wait on that to happen for the next 7 minutes, let's do a little bit of furniture crafting here, because that is indeed another skill. I can show you how the furniture crafting works, and actually let's do a little bit of cooking first. Let's get some of that meat grilled up. If you wish, there are alternatives to... I need mushrooms. I need mushrooms. If you wish, you don't have to go around shooting all of the cute animals. There are alternative ways to play this game that are friendlier towards people of that persuasion. You can, of course, eat some very powerful non-meaty foods, such as mushrooms, but there's also like stewed vegetables and whatnot later on in the game as well, I believe. And also you can buy some of the materials like leather and fur, rather than going around and letting loose an arrow into a Searnook or a chopper. If you wish, you know. That's the great thing about the developers of this game. They seem to be taking feedback incredibly seriously and trying to make the game appealing to all sorts of people, and it's so refreshing. It's so nice. Anyway, what's the game want me to make? A chair, a table, and a wardrobe. So, not even a bed. Oh no, I think the bed comes later. Right. So here's what we do. We've got 69 logs. Nice. Let's make ourselves a chair. And then this is how the progression system works for crafting. This is how you unlock more recipes. Every time you craft a new piece of furniture, so a piece of furniture you've never crafted before, you'll get the option to imagine a new one. And I highly recommend, if you see a bed, you unlock it as soon as you can. Because it's not 100%. Oh, whoops. Okay, I need chopper fur, never mind. That's what we needed the emerald carpet moss for, by the way, was the log cabin bed. So yeah, highly recommend if you see a bed up for crafting or imagining, I suppose, go for it, because it's one of those things that you're not necessarily guaranteed to unlock, but you will need for a quest later on. Alright, we need a wardrobe and we need a little bit more wood. So I'm going to go out into the big wide world. I'm going to... Are these not watered? Did I not water these? I must have... Oh, it's raining! There we go! It's raining, so we didn't have to water them. Anyway, I'm going to go back into the big wide world. I'm going to look for some more trees to chop down, because I kind of don't want to take away too many of my trees on my home plot. And I'm going to get some wood for us to turn into some more furniture. Alrighty, so the timing has worked out quite well in my favour here, because I decided, while we wait for 6 AM to roll around and I can go get, or spend some of my cash money on the sawmill, Reth is right here, and we can turn in our quest for using that focus for the cooking quest. I grilled some mushrooms. Nice work, a bit more practice and you'll be making your own soups soon enough. But hey, I wouldn't mind if you kept stopping by for mine. Look at that wink. Hey, he gives us some soup as well. In fact, here's a free sample on the house. What a legend. If you want to learn to cook, I wouldn't mind giving you a few pointers. The biggest one is, wait for it, a stove. It's true. Don't worry, we won't be cooking on a campfire forever. We will eventually unlock a stove. I wonder actually, are we... Ah, we are leveling up our cooking for using the campfire. Good, good. Anyway, I've been chopping some trees. I'm going to chop down a little bit more. How much does that soup give us? 100 focus points. Can I right-click it and eat it? Fantastic. I believe also we can press the enter key. That's not... No. I thought enter was meant to give us our cursor. Enter, cursor. Did I press the wrong enter? I guess it does work, because then you can click on... Nope, never mind. I'm a liar. I'm going to chop some more trees down. And, unless we can find some... Actually, that's... Whoop, wrong button. That's probably something we could do, isn't it? Quests. Gardening 101. Yeah, we have to harvest the things. Okay, so I'm... Hunting 101. Ready to turn in. Well, we do need that chopper. I don't have any arrows. Maybe we can buy some. But we do need that chopper fur for the bed. But we do have the hunting quest ready to turn in. Is there a store here? There is. Can we buy what I want from here? We cannot, because I still don't have any money, and we can't get it from here anyway. Fantastic. Right, 6 AM rolled round. We did get mail. We didn't get gold. Huh. I'm going to go to my house plot. I will be right back. Oh, and as soon as I get here, it registered the shipping bin sold, and I got 774 gold. Fantastic. Reth is giving us recipes. Look at this. Did as a fun fact, did you know you can grill other things besides mushrooms? What? Why don't you try it out? I bet you'll be a grilling champ in no time. Then Hodari will start coming to you for lunch every day. Don't put me out of business though, I'd cry. So yeah, every time you level up a skill, you have the chance of receiving, well, I think you get mail every time you level up a skill. And you get recipes and goodies. So Hassian? Hassian. I wonder if people are sick of me doing that yet. You may have not seen me as I stalk my prey in the forest, but I've seen you, brandishing your makeshift bow with abandon, scaring every beast in sight. If you must share my hunter grounds, I would like to teach you to do so more effectively. Please come see me at once to improve your pitiful arrows. That sounds good, because two-shotting those Cyanooks is annoying. Sir, dear Dazza, apparently we just accepted the Phoenix Shrine. So I just met you, and this is crazy, but you're the only person I could think of to message. So, mail me back, maybe. Nothing wild ending, don't worry, but I could use your help if you've got the time. Sure thing. Zeki! Or Zeki? Tired of going out hunting or bug catching, then having to drag your haul back to your house every quarter of the sun cycle? Well, look no further for your solutions other than Zeki's expanded backpack. Zeki's expanded backpack is greatly increases your storage space and cuts those trips in half. Stop by Zeki's general store today. I was going to say them both ways because I don't know which way is the real way. Well, since we're here, we may as well finish the quest by Tish to make some stuffs. Oh, that bench looks good. Let's go for that bench. Oh, so Tish, she wants us to place down, and we don't have to put it in the tent as well. This is what's fantastic about this. Just like Animal Crossing. we can place things outside. So we can have a quaint little table and chair, you know? We can even put the table... We can't put the chair on the table. We can put things on tables, but I think it has to be, like, certain things go on top of there. But for, you know, sakes of being neat, we'll put the wardrobe inside like that. Talk to Kenley at your plot. How's that for timing?
I lost my...
Wonderful news, I found the forms under the bookshelf in the records room. Only a little crumpled too. You can just sign here, here, and here. Oh, hello. What? He's on the move. Again, beta gameplay. I'll be able to get you that blueprint. Yes, and here too. Oh, and here. There we have it. And I even remembered to bring the blueprints with me. These are now yours, Dazza. I suggest that you plop the frame down as soon as possible and get building. If you'll excuse me, I do believe it's time for my break. Alright. Well then, chat. Where is it? It's not in our inventory, is it? We have to place the foundation for our house. So if we hit the H key, buildings! Connect buildings to your main house by clicking on the blueprint in your inventory, then selecting a slot on your house to attach it to. Super cool building mechanic. So this is our harvest house. As you can see, it's quite large. In the grand scheme of things, it's probably still not going to take up a large space, but to begin with, it probably will. I don't think... Oh, you can rotate it. There we go. For the time being, we're just going to plonk it off-center. Going to push it back a little bit. Around about here. We can always move it. So it's also going to talk us about doors and windows. I'll go over that when our house is actually built. But super cool way of customizing your house to be how you want it to be. However, it doesn't look very homely at the moment. Well, that's because we have to actually provide the materials for it. We need 100 sapwood planks and 35 stone bricks. Stuff that we can currently not create, but we would have to buy. However, today I think we should work on obtaining these materials. So let's just dump everything we've got, and I'll meet you guys back in town. Alrighty, Roo, we are back in the town. Zooming past Ref. We're off to see Ashura, who isn't here. Is he working out? Because it's 8:30 AM, probably. So the villagers do have a bit of a routine. Yep, there he is. As you can see, we have an option now to open the store straight away. So let's hit G. And now that we have some gold, we can finally buy the recipe for a basic sawmill. So that is going to allow us to turn our sapwood logs into planks, which is fantastic. But we first of all need to build said sawmill. Now, how do we get stone bricks? Well, you've probably already figured that out, that is linked to mining. Do I have the right... I've only got level 1 mining. So you hover over it and it tells you who the guild store owner is. So we're looking for Hodari. So let's see if we can find him. He is probably... he might be at Bahari Bay. I don't quite want to go there yet, but we might have to. So I'm not going to do too much at Bahari Bay. We're just going to go talk to Hodari, and see what he has to say about mining. Am I even going the right way? I'm really not going the right way. I get so turned around. Let's pin it. Look at our map. Compass even. Map compass. I thought it was over that way. I'm very much incorrect. Which way is it? It's to the right. It's that way somewhere. I'll find it. Don't worry. I'll find him. I'll be right back. On the way, I figured we'd stop by. Oh, there he is! Best boy in Palia. I figured we'd stop by and talk to Hussein. Or Hassian, sorry. I keep calling him Hussein, but he's Hassian. But this is Tao! Best boy in Palia. Sniff, sniff, woof. Tao sniffs your hand. Lick. Arf, arf. We made a best friend. Best friend. Best person in Palia. Best boy. Alright, Hassian. It's every Palian's duty to help maintain the balance of nature. In the interest of... Look at him! In the interest of perpetuating that balance, I am obligated to give you this. Sernok have been a traditional source of meat for generations in Kilima. But the choppers, they're not natural to this environment. They overpopulate and destroy the natural wildlife in the vegetation. Truly want to help our community, you will help eradicate this threat. He does not like nature. Or does he like nature? Find out next time. It is only right that you humans do before you too begin to run wild. Wow. You may leave me alone now. I'm sure any further contact will be conducted over mail. Don't even... Oh, we can't access the store. I wonder if it's because... I wonder if this is going to save me... Yeah, okay, that's going to save me... Just to go and pass down, you'll need better equipment. I'm willing to sell you some recipes to make gear like mine. Remember, tools mean nothing if their owner does not have the skills to wield them. Oh, do you wish to something, something, something? Here's the recipe for the standard arrow, which I think I will buy. It takes copper bars instead of sapwood, but it's, I think for now, probably worth getting. Standard bow as well. I don't know what that actually does. Shoots farther than a makeshift bow. Well, there we go. I will purchase that. Does it say what was required? I've got a feeling that I can't get the mining machine that we need from Hodari until I've leveled up my mining. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go quickly do some mining. We'll get some copper. If you guys have spotted, there have been copper nodes that I've been kind of ignoring and avoiding. But you can spot them quite easily. They're the ones that don't look like this. They are the ones with, well, orangey lumps on them. So I wonder if someone's maybe looted them all. That is the one downside. The resources, while they are shared, if they get mined out or, you know, chopped down by someone else, you can't really get them yourself. You just gotta look a little bit harder. There we go, there's some. So yeah, takes a little bit longer to break than stone, but also gives you more experience. So I'm gonna do a little bit of mining, hopefully get to level 2, and then I'll track down Hodari, and then I'll be back with you guys. We're quite close though, we're quite close. And we've got our focus meter building. Well, that didn't take long at all. Like 2 regular stone nodes, and I was done, and we're right next to the entrance to Bahari Bay. Which means I'm relatively close to finding Hodari, so I will see you when I find him. He must have passed me on my way to Bahari Bay, because he's pretty much nearly at Killamur village. They all have somewhat of a routine they follow, I think. I just don't know it. I remember her. Do I remember her? No. Yeah, I do remember her. She's not the one I was thinking of. Heard you've been putting in the pick I gave you to work. If you want to hone those skills, build yourself a smelter. First step is to turn rocks into bricks. Got a couple of other recipes in stock that can help too. Check them out. So yeah, we're going to buy the basic smelter here. I mean, it tells you... Wait, it takes hide? It takes hide... Okay, well, I'm going to have to go get some more hide, aren't I? And also, because we're level 2, we can also buy the recipe for copper bars and for ceramic as well. We might as well buy it because we're going to need it. But yeah, we'll get into crafting with those in a minute, but I do want to point out that both the sawmill and the smelter have these heavy versions, which do speed things up a little bit later on. Man, there's some crazy stuff here. Later on when you're trying to craft more things. But other than that, I'm going to unpin my marker for Hodari. And I'm going to head home, and I'll see you back at the home plot, where we're going to mess around with those smelters. I'm also going to completely ignore what I just said. Okay, actually, I do want to show off a few things. First of all, you'll spot these signboards, these well, they're stables, they're fast travels. You'll spot these all around the world. And these have changed a little bit since Alpha, because now when you interact with them, they used to just take you home. I believe they used to just take you home, I can't remember. But now you can go wherever you want for the cost of some gold. Super useful. You can find them on your map, they're the horseshoe symbol. So yeah, there's one over here. And you can go to the farm. It said the dig site, which I believe, yeah, is up here. You can go to home, you can go to the Chopper Crossing. I believe you can go to Bahari Bay Stables for 25. So useful to know that you can fast travel in this game for the cost of some gold. I don't think the price is too much to ask. It's just at the beginning of the game, gold is a little bit scarce until you have your farm up and running. Anyway, we were going to go to Zeki's shop real quick because we haven't been in there. We haven't met him. I believe I can probably buy some arrows from him. So this is Zeki. Let's have a chat with him. I love this, by the way, the lucky cat. But Zeki form. He's apparently from space. A cat from space. Welcome to the general store, pal. If you're looking to buy, we got vegetables, seeds, fertilizer. We got the pointy stick over there that kind of looks like a rake. All your basic farming, who's its and what's its. Any tips on how to make money? Assuming you got a shipping bin at your property, you can make money off of just about anything you put in there. Bugs, mushrooms, veggies, you name it. I've heard some humans have even made a fortune off of food. They grow it themselves. If you're going down that route, might I suggest buying some seeds from me? Oh, and if you're out and about in town, you can try selling some stuff to one of the other shopkeepers in town, me included. Yeah, thanks for the advice. Sure thing, pal. Considering that the amount of humans that come to me for financial advice, I ought to start charging you guys for my services. I'd be swimming in coins in no time. Good luck making money, Dazza. I'll be rooting for you. Love him. He's great. Essentially the Tom Nook. So yeah, we can buy some arrows, buy a box of chocolates, which is used for romancing, worm for bait, for fishing, which we haven't gotten into yet. You know, stuff for cooking. He basically sells all the goodies. He sells the meat, for example, if you don't want to go hunting. He sells all the goodies, including seeds. We can make seeds later on in the game, but for now you're going to have to buy them from Zeki. Anyway, I wish we could craft out and about, but we can't. I'm going to have to go back home, make some standard arrows, which I don't think I can make anyway because they take copper bars. Make some regular arrows, and I need some chopper fur so that I can make that smelter. So I'm going to get what I need together in order to make those crafters, and I will be back with you guys very, very shortly. So I just got my hunting up to level 3. Oh, that was a big flash. I've been doing a little bit of hunting around here, actually, where the emerald carpet moss is, and my inventory is full. Dun dun dun. But this area between the farms, just in this little valley here, seems to be a great place to find both chopper and Sihanouk for meat and fur, which is fantastic. So I'm going to take advantage of the return home button on my map for multiple reasons. Number one, so I can see just how much cooldown that has, but mostly because I just want to get back home. Well, I guess we'll find out when we go back outside of our house plot. So let's chuck everything I've got back away. Did I use my last arrow? Spotted choppertail, how about that? I must have used my last arrow. Oh, no, my arrows are there. Never mind. I only used 20 of them. Okay, so we should now have enough. Go to crafters. I don't have enough of the basic sawmill because I didn't go chopping any wood. Well, I guess we can chop a little bit of wood on our home plot. But we can make the basic smelter. I can show you guys how crafting other refined materials work. So, you know what? For now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move... Great, by the way, feature right there. So if you've already got furniture down, if you hit the control key, you can either press G to pick it up and put it in your inventory, or you just left click and you can then just move things around. Fantastic, love it. No need to put things in your inventory and clog things up. Can I, however, I can. Nice, we can just get rid of that. Fantastic. And we've still got our table and chairs here, but that's fine. We can see our crops are doing well. They do need a bit of a drink though. But we can place down our crafter, and on the left here you can see we have a crafting budget. So we are only able to have at the moment 5 of the various crafters. So this isn't specific to this smelter. This includes smelters, sawmills, and other crafters. You can only have 5. It tells you how many we've got placed at the moment, which is 0, and how many it will add. I don't know why it will say +1. My assumption is that adding 1 will always add 1. But as it says at the bottom left there, you can upgrade by purchasing a crafting license at the City Hall. So you can upgrade how many crafters you have. It'll just cost you a little bit of either gold or a noun, I can't remember. But yeah, this is a crafter. Again, this game is free to play. The only premium currency is for cosmetics, clothing, that's it. So when I say you've got to buy stuff from Town Hall, it's not with IRL money. This game is not paid to win, this game is not paid to progress. This game is an escape from reality, where the only payments you have to make if you really want to are cosmetic related. Anyway, let's craft some bars, if I can press the right key on my keyboard. So here we can see the list of the recipes that we have and how long each takes. So this is going to take a minute, but 2 stone for 1 brick. So if you want, you can left click once, moves 1 in, left click again. There would be 2 in there, but it's disappeared because it's making a stone brick. It's going to take 2 minutes. Now if I left click 2 again, it can stack them up. You can drag them in. You can right-click it in to move the whole pile in. And this is your storage as well, which is fantastic. This isn't your pockets, which you can add stuff straight from your pockets. This is your storage. Now, it is a bit of a... it's not great that there's a time gate to this, but, you know, you can make another smelter. You can have 2 going at once to craft as many bricks and other materials as you like. It's unfortunate that there's, as you can see, there's completed jobs down here. The finished materials will stack up in there, and you can, I guess, put like 2 bricks in there if you're, or two stone in there, and then like it's empty, and then you can put some copper in there, and then, you know, it will start making some copper bar. You can do that if you want. Honestly, I would be more inclined just to make another crafter for different materials. So it kind of sucks you have to wait, but this kind of stuff takes time in life, you know. We only need 35 stone bricks, which is going to take us just over an hour to complete then, 70 minutes. So I do need a little bit more stone. I can go harvest that, that's fine. And that's the great thing about this game. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get what we need from those crafters, but if we make another smelter, which I'm probably going to do, once I have the materials for it anyway, once we make another smelter, we can then smelt 2 different things, or we can smelt at twice the speed, which is fantastic. But I also need a sawmill. Now the sawmill will convert your logs into planks, and it's a little bit quicker from what I remember. The planks only take 1 minute per. Hey, foraging is level 3. We can now speak to Ashura? Forget his name. To upgrade our foraging skills. Maybe we can get ourselves a new axe. That might be pretty good. Anyway, I believe that's now enough stuff. Trying to press X to get rid of my axe. I believe that's now enough stuff for the sawmill. Fantastic, and you've probably guessed it, but this works the exact same way as the smelter. And they've got some cool animations as well. Some very cool animations. In fact, you can see that that's glistening, because that has been completed. So yeah, they go into like the little area down there, which is very nice. Alright, craft some planks. We're going to be here a while, so 1 sapwood turns into 1 plank, and it takes 1 minute. So 1 to 1 to 1. Very nice. I believe we need 100 of those. So, yeah, 100 sapwood planks and 35 stone bricks. We might be here a minute, but I'm going to get that sorted out. I'm going to get my crops watered. And I will be back with you guys shortly. Very shortly, in fact. Let's see what Tish has to say. You're still here. Kenley mentioned he found the blueprints for your house, so I thought I'd stop by and give you some other helpful tips. Looks like you've already talked to Hodari and Ashura and gotten set up. I'm impressed. Sure you already figured things out. Use those crafters to make the bricks and planks for your house and you'll be done in no time. So Tish just went through the tutorial that I've spent the entire episode doing, which is fantastic. Thank you, Tish. That's why you're one of my favorites. I'm so happy to hear you decided to make Kilima your home. I'll have to stop by again soon with some housewarming gifts. Fantastic. I did get my foraging up to level 3 as well, which is nice. We have some mail. You keep getting better and better with that axe of yours. Stop by later. I'll teach you how to build an even better one. Fantastic. The tool upgrade system is interesting. I hope we get into that soon. 100 from her diary. Heard you set up a smelter. Good job. Eshi's got this program set up to encourage investing in Kilima's infrastructure or something. Anyways, what it means for you is a little rebate on the price of your first recipe. Oh, we get the money back. That's nice. Hassian. I see your skills have slightly improved, but you still have a long way to go. Still, perhaps you're ready for a new bow. Shoots a little bit further. Have you been using that pick I gave you? If you want to learn more about the real life of a miner, come see me. I can teach you how to make a smelter, copper bars, or even ceramic. Won't be easy, but it will be rewarding. And Sifu says, oh, she's given us the, she's given us the makeshift chopper hide rug. Real chopper would be too small to make a good carpet, so someone made this scaled up replica. This is fantastic. Can't be sold. Furniture can't be sold, actually. We'll get to that in a second. Apologies for my son's rudeness the other day. I wanted to let you know that you are welcome in this valley. If anybody says otherwise, they're going to have to go through me. I like Sifu. She's cool. As a welcome gift, I made this chopper skin rug with one of Hassian's pelts. Just the thing for a hunter like you to rest their weary feet. So yeah, this is furniture. And it's just... it's not real, it's fake, but it's just a giant chopper rug. Pretty cool. Furniture goes in your storage a little bit differently. you see, we're currently at 182 out of 800. If we put the furniture in, it doesn't go up. It doesn't count towards your storage because you cannot sell, you cannot get rid of furniture. So we've got these different categories up here. Go to decor, yeah, doesn't unlimited decor storage, which is pretty sick, pretty good. I think that's where we're going to leave it today, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully in tomorrow's video we'll start working on some of those other quests on the right there. Hopefully we can do all of them. We can go talk to Gina. And we're going to go look at some of the shrines around the village and see how that can affect our focus meter. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you're all enjoying. I most certainly am. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.